Hi Ben, hi Eric. This is your Uncle Paul and a turkey for Thanksgiving. Hopefully you have this already and I would like the opportunity to read it to you. So here we go. A Turkey for Thanksgiving, one of Megan and Audrey's favorite Thanksgiving books. Right, girls?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. A turkey for Thanksgiving. Here it is. Here's your first page. It says, "It was Thanksgiving morning, and Mr. Moose helped Mrs. Moose set the Thanksgiving table. Sheep will sit here. He likes a chair that's straight up and down," Mr. Moose said. "Rabbit here, Porcupine here, Mr. and Mrs. Goat here." He smiled at his wife. "Isn't it nice to have friends to share Thanksgiving?" See what the next page is here. Oh, look at that pretty table. Okay. Mrs. Moose set 2 paper pilgrims, one at each end of the table. She placed the paper turkey with its great fan of tail between the candles and stood back. "They look good, my dear." "Oh, nope, that's wrong." "They look good, my dear," Mr. Moose said. Mrs. Moose sighed. "Yes, but I wish we had a real turkey. Everyone always has a turkey for Thanksgiving. Everyone but us." Mr. Moose nuzzled Mrs. Moose's head. "Well, that won't do. I will go this minute and find you a turkey for Thanksgiving." Looks like he's off to go find one. Here we go. Mr. Moose put on his cap and went out. Mist wandered through the bare trees. The cold made his nose water. Rabbit poked up his head from his rabbit hole. "Mr. Moose, is it dinner time?" "Not quite yet. Mrs. Moose wants a turkey. I'm off to find one." Rabbit joined him in 3 quick hops. "I'll come too." Looks like it's cold. Okay, there we go. Moose's warm breath hung white in front of him. Snow crunched under his hooves and made little holes that Rabbit jumped over. "I see the goats," Rabbit said. Mr. Goat raised his head and spat out the tin can he was chewing. "Is it dinner time?" he called. "Not till I find a turkey," Mr. Moose said. "We saw one down by the river," Mrs. Goat told him, and Mr. Goat added, "A fat one."
We'll start at the top.
The goats leapt down from their perch. "We'll show you." Sheep was further up the hillside, looking round as a fur ball in his winter coat. "Is it dinner time?" he bellowed. "First I have to find a turkey," Mr. Moose bellowed back. "There's a turkey nest on the riverbank," Sheep called. "Wait for me." The earth smelled of ice and moss as they crunched along. Above them a crow hung, black as a puff of wood smoke. Porcupine was hiding in the underbrush. "It's you," he said, and put his quills down. "We're off to get a turkey for Mrs. Moose," Mr. Moose explained. "Do you want to come?" "I'm slow," Porcupine said. "Pick me up on your way back." "Who'd want to pick you up?" Sheep asked, and laughed his bleat of a laugh. "I'll wait," Porcupine told Mr. Moose. Uh-oh. Here we go. All right. They saw Turkey's nest right away, and Turkey himself peering